Hello, YouTube. My name is Yvette, and welcome to my channel. This is day number 13 of my 40-day spiritual fast. I am going strong. I am excited. I bless God. I thank Him because I'm in fellowship with Him and I can feel Him all around. I'm so mindful of Him, and I just want to spend time with Him. Um, I weighed myself today. I am 145 pounds. It's like I said in the past, I think I'm losing about a half a pound a day. So tomorrow I'll probably hit 144. But I have not been taking my supplements daily as I'd been before, where I was taking magnesium, some trace minerals. I have had some moringa in my herbal tea, but I've kind of chilled out. And so I think that's been the reason why I've been feeling really hungry. I've been feeling a little lethargic lately. Like yesterday, I had to take a nap, did a little bit of work, took a nap. And so even today, I've had some orange juice. I did not squeeze it myself. Instead, I bought orange juice from Whole Foods that was already squeezed. And because I am mixing it with some senna because I still am having bowel movements. And day number 13, no food for 13 days, and I still have poop in there. Matter of fact, I was thinking today, I said, hey, I might have to update this and turn this into a 50-day fast because I'm not going to stop fasting until I stop having bowel movements. And so if that takes me longer than 40 days, oh well, that's what I'm going to do because I'm going to come out a new person, not only spiritually, but in my body. I'm going to start taking better care of my temple. Yes, there are some things that I do want to eat when I come off my fast. I'm not going to be raw, but I'm going to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, mainly dark leafy green vegetables. I'll make sure I focus a lot on that. Continuing fresh juice because we need the live enzymes as much as we can get them. Um, I also wanted to say that the importance of getting all of the stuff out of my colon because I am dealing with a situation where was diagnosed with fibroids. I refuse to go to the doctor and have them give me a hysterectomy. That is not necessary. It's not in the Bible, and I'm not going to do that. We're not cutting things off my body. I can treat it myself. I also have a swollen lymph uh, gland on this side, the parotid um, gland. I can't have an operation there because there's the parotid, I think they call it the parotid muscle or something. But if the doctor tries to remove it and they cut that muscle, it causes me to have paralysis of the face. I do not want to have that. So I'm also fasting to starve this out. So what I'm doing is I'm starving the fibroid and I'm starving that infection that's in my lymph node. I did take some antibiotics. It did absolutely nothing for this. So, and I'm not a fan of antibiotics, but it was something the doctor wanted to do and I wasn't fighting them. I am looking into something called hydrogen peroxide therapy, where I take hydrogen peroxide intravenously because I'm wanting to get it's a very, very low dose of a medicinal grade of hydrogen peroxide. I have 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide here at the house. I took some of that yesterday, and I don't care whatever the number of size drops I take, I can always taste that yuckiness of the peroxide. It tastes so gross. And on a daily basis, I do brush my teeth. I rinse my mouth and soak my teeth by just holding the 3% hydrogen peroxide that you get from the pharmacy. I hold that into my mouth to bleach my teeth before brushing. I also put a little on my toothbrush and put some baking soda, and I use peppermint after I've done all that stuff to kind of go in and clean up the final bacteria because no longer do I use toothpaste. I've stopped using toothpaste for, probably a couple years now because of the fluoride. It's not good for us. It doesn't prevent cavities. So whoever tells you that happens, that's not true. Um, I can feel God directing my steps on, where the focus of my ministry, Jesus is Coming Again ministries, should focus its energy, its um, its main drive. I want to be educating people on health and healing through food and what to eat and what not to eat and how to cure sickness and disease, because these are not diseases that God gave us. These are diseases we have because we've been eating all that processed food and chemical stuff that man has made. I developed a sticker, and it's called, oh, excuse me, this is the sticker that I have. Jesus coming again soon. And I want like believers all over to put this in the back window of their car, so much so that we flood the market to where the world is saying, what is going on? But we need to take a stance this day and time. It's like today is Sunday, and I went to visit a church. And while I was there, and this is the feeling I get when I visit most churches, is that everybody goes to church, they do their worship, they do their stuff, and all the activities you have going on for yourselves. While you're in that body, you do your thing. The churches that are really feeling like they're on the ball, they're doing missions outside of the U.S. They send mission money abroad. But what about the mission that's right in your neighborhood? The mission that's right around with your neighbors and your family and your friends? What about that mission? What about affecting people who are just right around us? So typically we go to church and we leave and we come out and we blend right into the world. That is not how believers should be. Back in the days of Jesus, the disciples, remember when they grabbed Jesus and Peter had denied him? Yeah, that's one of them. He was with them. He even talks like him. And Peter went off and he started swearing. They knew he was with Jesus because they talked alike, they dressed a certain way. You knew the Jewish people, God's people, you knew the disciples because of the way they looked. We on the outside, we're wearing the same thing the world wears. I mean, my clothes I have on today, I look just like the world. But there's a difference about me when you come to where I live, when you see me get in my car, because on my car I make sure that I have a message of salvation on my car. The back window of my car says, "Dear God, please forgive all my sins. I accept Jesus as my salvation." I have the prayer for salvation on the back of my car. So if you followed me and you read that prayer and you meant it in your heart, you're saved. I am doing my best to make a difference and bring glory to God's name, because if we lift him up, he says he'll draw men to me. And I pray about that vehicle, and I've dedicated that car to God. And I guarantee you, he pays the car note, he pays for the gas, he pays for the maintenance. I mean, I'm blessed every time I turn around, I have to go do something on that car. I'm typically not paying what the sticker is. God is blessing me to get some serious discounts. I just put brakes on last weekend that the dealership told me was going to cost me $426, and this is without rotors. And the tire shop told me it was going to cost me $388. I got them done for $75. Is that not amazing? That's amazing. When I needed new tires, they quoted me between 1,300 and 1,500, depending on the guarantee on the tires, whether it was 40,000 miles, guaranteed 50,000, 60, however the numbers go. They quoted me between 1,300 and 1,500. I bought a set of tires that were practically brand new just because somebody else had an SUV, and because they wanted to put 22s or 26-inch rims on their car, they traded in their practically new wheels. They were pretty new. So whoever this was got a new car and just like, oh, I'm gonna soup it up. I got those for like $350, mounted and balanced and put on my car, and they had new tread. So that's the kind of stuff that God is doing for me, because I've taken my car and I've blessed him. I want people to get these. And so if you email me at jesusiscomingagain@usa.com, and I'll send you out where you need to send a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll send you one for free. If you send $1 over, I'll send you a couple more so you can share them with friends. But I have to be able to pay for these. But I'll give you the first one free. But please send a self-addressed stamped envelope. But send me your address. Jesus is coming again soon. And then let me know where you live, because I'd like to know like what state these are floating around in. Okay? But that's the other aspect of the ministry. And the third one was that it's getting believers. So the harvest is right, but it's the laborers. It's getting the laborers motivated to go out and share. We can all send a text message on our phones and invite our friends, our family, our our contact list. Just if I invite a few people to church, they'll come. They do it. Okay? So until next time, I will see you. This is day 13. Tomorrow will be day number 14, 2 weeks. Seems like the time is moving so slowly, and I can't wait to get to the end to where I can start seeing just how much I have grown and things have changed in me and how my body has developed and cleaned itself out. I'm excited about this whole detox. Okay, so I hope you join me on the journey. Certainly send me your comments and let me know what you're thinking. But I'm hoping I hear from you and that you commit to doing the sticker, because when you do this, your gas is taken care of. Pray for your car, that God uses your car and that thousands of people will see it. As I drive through town and on the freeway, thousands of cars see me. Thousands. And I'm excited about that, because every car that looks at me, every single one, God gets the glory. My license plate even says Jesus. Okay, so I'll see you next time. God bless you.